loving my father very much. He'd hug you and he was very. Man, a lot of time he talk about the troubles. He was a messenger boy, a grocer's shop in Grafton Street. British staff there, where all the officers drew up at the shop, collect something. He got the job of bringing the stuff out into the car. When he was in the car, he stole the papers that were in it. And of course, he gave them every time handed them up to whoever was in charge, and apparently they were very useful papers. He was in Arbor Hill for a few months, so I think they picked them up for some reason. But they were picking up people and letting them go, and they were right. He lived in Francis Street with his mother then. I think it must have been after he left the barbers. I remember him. He was active around Capel Street and Bolton Street, Denmark Street, or Dominic Street. There was a place called Loftus Lane, and they had a kind of you used to go there. It was a stable or something to pick up guns, and apparently he was somewhere around that area. He was remember telling me that there was a armoured car grenades into the trucks going around, especially around Parnell Street. They're coming around from O'Connell Street. They'd throw trucks in.
Grenades. So he threw a grenade into it. Did he kill anyone?
And I don't know. They were probably they'd run away then. I remember them talking about some fella lived in Dominic Street. And I always remembered his name. The Lagermack man. He was a spy.
Really?
And they bumped him off.
Did your dad get him?
Didn't say now. There was some other fellow went abroad or something, emigrated or something. And they caught him on one of the boats. He was on his way to, I don't know where it was, Australia or somewhere. He was bumped off on the boat. He was after an informer.
And was your dad involved in those? You don't know, do you?
Don't know. I remember them talking about the granny, his mother. He was passing by some pub there, and they lived in Francis Street. And he was going by the pub, and somebody took a shot at him, and he was in uniform, and the bullet just hit the footpath,
That'd be
true. And the granny said, my mother was saying, the fella in the pub said to the granny, he called him Mikey, How was Mikey, And the granny said, your bullet didn't get him. He was taken off a tram. They lined him up on a tram or something. And they went along the line with. They hit him in the face with the butt of a rifle. So that kind of made him more determined, made him into a rebel or whatever, Was I remember him saying that he was tortured in the prison now, pulled out, I don't know, many fingernails, but I don't know, that's a terrible thing to do, I don't know what he did as a result of that, but But
That'd scare you, wouldn't it?
huh?
That'd scare
Oh
you.
yeah. But
He took part, supposedly, he took part in the execution of Erskine Childers.
well, my mother kind of guessed that, like didn't want to talk about that. She kind of,
How did she figure that out?
huh?
How did she figure that out?
Well, she probably, I don't know whether they were married at the time. It was, didn't want to talk about it. It wasn't a good thing to have in her mind. I think you remember he shouldn't have been executed. He had,
He fired the guns on the forecourts as well, did he?
yeah, yeah, because supposed to be involved in that. But unfortunately, right, he didn't talk about it much, Didn't talk about it because there was people around that were on the other side. People were branded one way or the other. They, yeah, he was very strict. We'd all say the rosary.
It was across the road
After
from where he
the
lived.
war, or the Civil War and all that, he went to
Was,
London.
And
That
did,
was-
did he ever talk about
His mother went
were
with.
there reunions?
Apparently got on very well with the
The old
people over
IRA
there.
that
Came
he
back
might have
anyway, he
attended?
worked
Did he
as a
ever talk
barber.
about anything like that?
Place called
Yeah,
Frost on
he
the
had
Green
some fella, I think he
in the
named
Shelburne
Oliver.
Hotel.
Bill Curry. I
John
think he
McCormick was a
Closest
customer,
commanding officer.
the singer,
was. Yeah, he used to be a good
and he used to give a tip,
somebody else.
threepenny tip. But they kind of disbanded, and they agreed that after the person that had they let the threepence
I
fall.
saw a photograph of
Everyone
the,
could see it.
the
like,
union
yeah.
photograph of the IRA who took part in the customs house.
But yeah,
He did
that
that
was one
to
of the
me. I
stories.
didn't
I
see him in the,
for that. I seem to be he was involved in the custom house, and he got a bit of work rebuilding it, you know.
Did he?
So, you're talking of him being about 20 or 30, you know. You know, a lot of things happened in between that period, you know. And he worked as a barber for a long, long time, you know. But I would say he died 52, like, you know, which is, you can imagine yourself, like since he left school, like, up to their 20s, you know, their 30s.
It's a lot of time, yeah.
It's not a lot can happen in that time. You know, you can spend time in a job, like, but it's very, times, the years go by very quick, you know. But it was,
And he was, you said before he was down in,
it was, I
Denton
remember
Kenny,
him saying when he was in the army, I think he was stationed in Kilkenny. And I remember him saying something about the boat, they were in the boat on the river, it must have been the river, the Nore, isn't it? Flood. It's a river at the back of there was a barracks there or something, and they were with the boat overturned or something. But I don't know what kind of a boat now it was. It wouldn't be a rowboat, but seemed to maybe say it was 16, 18, and then time in the army, and then it was all over, like, you know. Then you had to go back into try to make a living and took up the barbering, you know. And that's all he kind of worked at up to the time he died, you know.
And how did he die?
Oh, he died in my arms. Yeah. Yeah, he must have he was a heavy smoker, you know. Smoked a lot at night. Smoked during the night, you know. He got up during the night anyway and went out to Tyler, and he was kind of mom. I got him. I got him into the couch in the sitting room, you know, the small room. I kind of I lifted him in, you know, and just went off. Died Christmas Day, Christmas night, Christmas morning. He got neuritis. It was like numbness in his fingers, and he was attending the doctor for that, and they were giving him. It was kind of the start of something that'd be recognisable today, you know. But